I didn't move. I did not. I did I move? Thank you. Okay? Y'all gonna sit up here and try to blame me for some shit.
What you want to do?
Relationship essentials.
Okay. All right. Let's pop it off.
What essentials you need in your relationship to make it
Oh
work?
yeah, fitness. Fitness.
Most of the girls I date eat like shit. I'm always the healthiest nigga in the relationship. And most of the girls I date eat like shit, and I be sitting there eat my salad and mushrooms and shit, and they be eating the motherfucking steak and motherfucking French fries and.
They say the vagina tastes different.
It do. It's real. That's real shit.
They say it tastes different, bro.
Hey, Nigel. Did too hard, bruh.
Shout out Nigel, shout out everybody here, shout out Unspoken. We in the A.
I would say definitely dating someone who eats clean, that pussy is mean.
Water. It's water, ain't it? Water, ain't it? Water. Yeah, man. Get you a damn vegetarian or something like that. Someone who eats a lot of fruits.
You ain't gotta be vegetarian, but just eat clean.
Yeah.
You can eat meat, but just eat clean. I don't judge people off eating meat, you know what I'm saying? Just because I'm vegan, you ain't gotta be vegan to date me, but just be really conscious of what you put in your body, you know what I'm saying?
Honestly, for her, attraction for me. Ladies, stop dating guys you're not attracted to, period. Because I feel like when things happen in the relationship and you're already not attracted to that person, you're more likely to treat them bad, to be mean to them. You're more likely to just, like, you have more leeway for people who you are more attracted to, and I feel like that's a biological thing, and I feel like you shouldn't turn against what you biologically are attracted to.
Physical attraction.
Like physical attraction. Like it's very black and white. It's like you see somebody, you're like, okay, I'm attracted to this person. If you gotta be like, oh, I mean, this kind of, the way he looks kind of to the left like this, he kind of looks attractive. It's like, you're not attracted to him, sis. It's okay.
I agree.
There has to be boundaries in a relationship, personally for me, because I feel like when people get into a relationship, they just feel like we're together. Mm-hmm. So there doesn't have to be boundaries, and there definitely does have to be boundaries within relationships. So communication, honesty, boundaries, loyalty. I don't want to be with anybody who's doing extra.
You know, I'm not even gonna go that deep. I'm gonna be real about it. And you know, judge me if you will. Really don't give a fuck. 8.5 or better. That's in your drawers. I need that to be there in your drawers. 8.5 or better. Okay, I'm a little too old for these little young preemies. I don't need nothing that fit too comfortable in my hand. No, you gotta go home. Little dicks, little skinny dicks.
So big dick.
That isn't essential for me.
With the boundaries though, when is it okay to express those boundaries though? Do you feel like it's like second day, third day, or you can like let them know like off rip?
Yeah, like off rip.
Okay.
So that there's a mutual understanding of what's going on and what I expect from you in this relationship. Because if you don't put that like the first date may go great, and then it's like, dang, how do I even bring this topic up about boundaries or whatever? Like, I don't want to turn that person off or make it seem like it was something on the first date that it wasn't. So I'd rather just get everything out the first day, tell you about the boundaries, all of that.
First date though?
Attraction is very important.
Physical attraction, because some things women will find attractive in a man as far as like maybe his status or his money, but that's not
not
enough.
Like, you don't know that when you first meet a person. Yeah. Like when you first walk up on a person, it's like
initial attraction.
First,
ooh, I see him from across the room.
Yes,
and I know he the one.
Yes, exactly.
If you don't have that, ladies, leave that where it's at. I ain't gonna say that though. I'm not gonna say that.
Why?
Because there's been times where I wasn't initially attracted to somebody,
and you like,
and I grew to like them after like conversation and getting to know them and like, you know, going through the motions, and then it's like, okay, he actually is kind of cute.
But do it be enough?
But you know, for me though, we always talk about this.
True.
I never really realized how fine a nigga is until I actually go out with him. And it's be like, to me, I don't know if it's just, my attention is like, I don't realize how fine a man is until I start talking to him and I actually.
But that makes
know
them
him.
finer though. That's like the cherries on top.
Of course, you can't come and be butt ass ugly. No.
And
You gotta be attractive to a certain extent.
Trip. I like style. I'm really into style. I'm attracted to style. You put some shit together. That's sexy to me.
You gotta have swag.
That's sexier than a BBL to me. Like,
for sure. Yo, I'll take a flat booty bitch
with swag.
That got style over a big booty bitch who can't dress worth a shit.
You know, the ones with the wrestler outfits, they ain't hitting on none.
The one piece?
None.
Oh, you know it's springtime.
Yeah.
First day of spring yesterday.
Yeah, I already started seeing that.
They about to bring them out.
Bro, I already started seeing it.
In a weak ass sundress from
shorts, the short wrestling outfits, the Chris Benoit's, the Jerichos.
Bruh.
You know what I'm talking about?
I can't stand them motherfuckers.
But yeah, that's an essential.
And two, somebody cannot be that physically attractive to the eye, but might be attractive to you. You know.
Like, what do you mean? Like, expound.
Because what might be attractive to me might not be attractive to you.
Oh yeah, but that's subjective though.
Yeah.
Like, it's based on what you find attractive for sure. Mm-hmm. But I do think there has to be like some very clear, like, I'm attracted to this person.
But like,
as a thicker person, ain't no butts to it, bitch.
No.
Have you ever tried to put?
Like, listen.
Oh, okay.
It's like, is there a size that's like too big?
Yeah, now you know if you too damn big. All them other retarded big niggas out there with like 11s and 12s, that you look slow.
So 8.5 to 10.
Yeah, 8.5 to 10. Now I'm not trying to get ran through. I like my walls, stay around. I like my jaws to stay intact. But yeah, that's one essential for me.
I feel like first date is kind of like, for sure you setting the tone, but I feel like you're kind of trying to feel each other out though.
Right, it doesn't have to be like, I feel like it's about tone and delivery. Mm-hmm. So if you're like, this is what I want, this is what I need, blah, 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 blah. Now you're doing too
negative.
much.
Yeah,
right.
yeah, I got you.
So it's like, ask questions like, what are your deal breakers in a relationship? Like, it could be like simple questions like that. Like, it doesn't have to be like, this is what I want, this is what I need. This, like, it doesn't have to be like that. It's just about how you present what you want to that person or what you're looking for.
Now, the girls that I follow on Instagram, they got style. I don't see them dripping one pieces out.
Yeah,
it's a way you can do that.
It's a way, but they ain't doing it.
Most people ain't doing it.
Yeah.
It's some people who doing it. But for the most part, them shits is no-go. What's another essential? So we got style.
Oh, hygiene. Hygiene is a very, what? Hygiene. Smell good. Smell good.
Check.
Please smell good. Please smell good. Please, oh my goodness.
Yo, if you
Please take a
smell
bath.
good, you smell good, I'll eat your pussy till my tongue fall off. No cap in my rap.
All right.
If you smell good, I'm eating that pussy till my tongue fall off. Ain't there like a woman that smells good and takes care of herself daily, in and out.
Yeah.
Like every little thing like about you taking care of yourself just turns me the fuck on. Yeah. I'm on go.
So let me ask you this: when you go on a first date, though, do you more so? Because I feel like I don't know. For guys, it's different. I feel like if I'm on the first date, I'm kind of like, I like to listen, but I also feel like women like to listen as well, like because I feel like they're more on their toes about what they want first date versus for a guy, depending on what he want out of it.
It could go both ways.
Okay.
Guys can be vocal about what they want, especially if they've been single for a long time and you're dealing with like a picky guy who like, all right, I've been single for a long time, I'm looking to get into a relationship. Or you can be with a guy and they be like, no, I'm just dating right now.
Would you rather that though?
What? Somebody who's been single for a while?
No, like the pickiness of like, I mean, obviously I feel like women would like guys who like are assertive and let them know what they want. But I feel like, is that attractive like first date to say, hey, look, I want my girl to cook. Or I'm you know what I'm saying? Like I'm giving too much versus like just seeing you for what it is.
That's not attractive to me. Like, know what you want, but like when you start coming out with I want my woman to cook, I want my woman to clean. Like when you start doing stereotypical stuff like that.
Yeah. Humor. If you can't make me laugh, it's a no-go. I can't
and
stand
I'm
no
goofy,
stale
so
laugh, dude.
I'm goofy, so if you can't sit up and laugh, and like I'm a joke. Even when I'm serious, I'm gonna throw a joke in there. And if that's the problem for you, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to be serious all the
I'm a
time.
big goofball.
Even when we serious and gotta be serious, I'm still gonna throw a fucking joke in there. You need to let me have that moment. Like, do that. You see what you just did? You laughed. Do that. Stop being
You
so
just need
fucking
that
serious.
sometimes. Yeah.
A lot.
all the time.
I
He
love
needs it all
being
the
goofy and stuff. Like, I don't like being too serious. So I have to have somebody who appreciates or has a sense of humor.
Right.
Like, to go along with. You got to have that. Something else that's
And not
exceptional.
like corny funny either. Like you have to be like legitimately funny. For me.
I mean, as long as it's funny. I don't know about corny or not, but make the shit funny.
Cause like some dudes think they funny, but they.
I like that though. If you cute enough and you think you funny, that's some cute shit to me. Like, you know what I mean?
But then I'm like, do one of those when you. Oh, okay.
Really?
Like,
I like corny shit.
If you not like that funny,
you fine as
no.
fuck, you going to look corny, be corny with me.
Like,
That's
so I'm assuming like first date is more so of like the surface things, like as far as like
Right.
personality, what you into.
Exactly, like stuff like that. And then, I mean, you could get into like, me personally, I want to know like what's going on. Like, I want to know deeper questions. Like, I don't want to talk about your favorite color, all of that no more. Like, so that's why I'm like, I'd rather start off deep so we can set the boundaries there and we both know what we want. Because if I'm coming on this date and I, been single for a long time and I'm looking for a boyfriend in a relationship, but you come on a date and you're just looking for somebody to just talk to and
have
kick
fun
it with,
with, yeah.
right. That needs to be said first date.
I think another relationship essential would be chemistry. And a lot of people think that chemistry and attraction are the same thing. They're not the same thing. Attraction, like I said, is very black and white. Chemistry is a little bit different, I feel like, because chemistry is more so like how your vibe is with that person, how the conversation flows, like your similar tastes, like when you're around each other, when you make a similar movement, is he kind of in sync with you? You ever just be talking to somebody and it's like the conversation goes for hours and hours and like you don't even realize it, it's just natural?
It's the chemistry.
That's chemistry.
I agree.
It doesn't feel forced. It feels like just very like we've
Like
known
I've
each other
known you
before.
before. I was just like, yeah, girl. Always.
How well in depth do you like get to know the person before you go on a date with them though? Because I feel like some of the stuff you should know before you go on that first date, as far as like communication wise, will let you know whether or not are we even gonna go on the first date. You know what I'm saying? Type shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's different. Like me personally, I'm not meeting somebody at the club and then next day going on a date with them. Like, I want to be on FaceTime with you
A few times.
a few times before we like go out, unless like I've been knowing you for a minute off social media. We've been DMing back and forth like here and there. Like we got mutual friends and stuff like that. Then that's cool. But like I come to Atlanta, right, and then I meet somebody at the club and he's like, let's go out tomorrow. I'm going to say no.
Like 5 to 10 year goals. Like, what are your long-term and short-term goals? Because if your long-term and short-term goals don't match up with mine, how the fuck we gonna make this work longer than whatever my goals are set for? You know,
have to be equally yoked for sure.
Right.
Yeah. Like for me, like I kind of changed my perspective on goals per se. Like I have objectives with no limitations. Because before it used to be
what the fuck does that mean?
Listen, I want to be married by 25. I want to have kids by 30. I want to do blah, 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 blah. But now it's like I have objectives with no limitations. So now I'm not going to say like, oh, if it like I have to have this, and this by this age or by this time, by this day. And I understand like when you set goals, you should have like a day set and a timeline or whatever. But then when you get there and it doesn't work the way you wanted it to, then you're disappointed.
I have loose limits. I do loose limits. Like,
loose limits.
Yeah, like this year, I'm like, have most of my book written.
Right. Around the end of the summer time.
No, this year.
Just this year.
I loose deadline.
That's very loose.
Hell yeah. Think that bitch should be wide open because I have 4 pages.
As long
so
as
far.
2024 don't hit.
It won't. Gotcha. I'm gonna have 90% of my book done by 2024.
What's your essentials?
I kind of don't look for like nothing like out of the ordinary. Can you conversate? Like, can I bring you in other rooms and you can be able to conversate without me having to be like stuck next to you. If
Right.
that makes sense.
Yeah,
Like,
right. That is very
yeah, like can you talk to other people? Those are like little small subtle things that I look at. If I want to be drastic, I mean, obviously I got standards like, I need you to have a car. I mean, that sounds like some, but that's something that needs to be said. Like, because I know a lot of girls will be like, because of the girl, they'll rather you pick them up with it wherever y'all do.
Right.
Versus, I kind of like, I'm single, so I'm single, and I don't have no kids, so I like to do a lot of spare the moment shit. Like, so if I want to go bowling, I want to go to movies, I like to be able to call you and meet me there type shit. Like, and a lot of times, like, you know, in this climate, it'd be more so a lot of girls be looking for the guy to be able to pick them up a lot of places. But, and I don't have a problem with that, but I don't want it to be every single time though. It need to be on spare the moments where I know like, hey, okay, I got something set up for us, I'm gonna come pick you up. But like I said, we doing like spare the moment stuff, then that be, you know, it fucked me up a little bit.
Oh, okay.
You got to listen, baby. See that? Listening
is
an essential. Speaking of, this hoe would listen to me. Listening is an essential to a healthy, happy relationship. And I'm bad at that, actually.
As you can see, I kind of...
My ex, like, okay, let me tell y'all. I'm bad at communication if I don't like you a lot. And
but they gotta be able to communicate with you.
Yes. Because if you don't communicate, we got a motherfucking issue. But I'm not that great at communication unless I really, really like you a lot. Okay. And I am terrible at listening. Whether I like you a lot or not. Sometimes I feel like when you spend so much time with people, you spend too much motherfucking time together. And some shit just really ain't that fucking important. I do not work at your job. Probably don't even like your job for real. So why the fuck do I care about Stacy and Brian and what happened to y'all at work? And why? I really don't. So that shit gonna go in one ear and out the motherfucking other. Yeah. Now unless you got something, you know, a little sexy on, got something a little hot on, and we finna get a little razzle dazzle going on, I might pay attention to like a few sentences, a few key words. But I really ain't just gonna pay attention too bad, because you ain't talking about shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is, you gotta have a car.
Yeah, but that's more so out.
That's like little petty stuff.
Yeah, I be feel like everybody don't got that shit together, but not everybody. I don't want to be too picky.
Though, because if I have a car and I got my stuff together, I'm not about to
talk to somebody who ain't at least got that.
At least got their stuff together, because then I'll be like lowering my standards.
Yeah.
No, to stick with you, and then that's where problems come in a relationship.
Yeah.
What are some essentials for you?
For me, like, you have to communicate with me. Communicate.
Like, if you don't know how to communicate, it's not gonna work.
Not gonna work. Okay.
Right.
Because you gotta understand me. I gotta understand you. You gotta understand me. So communication is very important.
Skills. Being able to communicate.
It is a relationship skill to be able to communicate.
It is.
It's
and it's necessary, especially communication paired with emotional intelligence.
Like, communicate to understand. Because, you know, half the battle is communication. The other half is understanding.
Absolutely.
So, communicate and understand.
Because that shit is annoying when you can communicate but you can't understand.
Right.
It's like talking to a fucking wall. You might well get...
A brick wall.
I mean, any kind of wall is not going to speak back with you. So, you can talk to a wooden wall, bitch. If you don't understand, it's like talking. You might well pull up a chair and talk to the motherfucking wall all day. We got to know how to talk to each other. I read something the other day that said difficult conversations build strong relationships. So, like, we could talk about anything. That shit is very important.
Honestly, to me, before all the other shit we just said, that's number one, to be honest with you. Communication.
Yeah.
You know how many people can't communicate? It's hard for them to do that.
Yeah.
Like, you'll be surprised, or you may not be surprised, but it's so many people that can't fucking communicate, bro. And that be the key to relationships succeeding or failing.
100. That's beyond even like the guy-girl dating. I mean, that's just in friendship, bro.
Yeah, that's with me and you. That's
my
with
dog.
Me and my girl. That's with me and my dog, my nigga.
Yeah.
Anybody.
We can't communicate. We can't rock. I can't rock with you.
You gotta be able to communicate. Yeah. Even with animals, I see motherfuckers communicate with animals the wrong way. Yeah. And wonder why they don't motherfucking obey, wonder why they don't sit, wonder why they bad, and wonder why they tearing up the house, because you don't communicate with them well.
Children.
Everything, man. Plants.
You gotta be able to communicate.
Anything that's living, you have to be able to communicate with them in the right way for them to thrive. And that's period.
I feel like that's just a basic skill that all humans just need to have. I just feel like when you reach a certain age, it's like not being able to express yourself, not being able to communicate in a way that And also just being adaptable with your communication, because I may not communicate the same way that you communicate. And it's
But
okay.
it's about being emotionally intelligent enough to know your person, to be like, okay, he likes to talk when we calm down. Give him a couple days. He gonna, you know,
like
and
he's
we gonna talk
he's
about
not
it.
like right after the situation happens type of person. You gotta give it a couple days to summer. I'm the type of person, like, when something happens, I'm like, let's talk about it. But everyone's not like that.
See, like, relationships that's toxic or not thriving is because somebody or both of them are not communicating the right way. Right. And I've been through it. I'm sure you've been through it.
Oh yeah, you know that.
Because I don't been on both sides.
You know that.
I don't been on a side where the communication was horrible, and I tried to make it work, and it just didn't work. And I done been on the side where the communication was great, and I seen the difference in that relationship and how that shit grew and thrived. So that shit is definitely for me. Communication is the number one essential.
Yeah, communication number one.
Because without that, all the other shit, and we don't get there. Because we too busy going back and forth arguing about some dumb shit.
Yeah, right.
I had to
You know, you gotta be emotionally intelligent enough to know.
And then knowing somebody's attachment style, because
that anxious attachment.
You know, we got that bad.
Okay.
And then you might be dealing with somebody with avoidant who kind of just wants to avoid the issue until it dies down. So
that's very true.
Just being, I guess that goes under just being emotionally intelligent, for real.
Yeah.
Man, like, it's so crazy because you could be talking about, I could be addressing your red cup, and you take it a whole nother level. Like, you talking about, well, like, it won't make sense to you if you don't understand me. Like, you know what I'm saying? You'll take it the wrong way. A compliment, you'll take it as an insult. You feel me? Like, you've seen those people, like, you tell them something nice, to you is something nice, and they take such offense to it. Like, oh, are you trying to say I'm fat? No, motherfucker.
But you know what that lead to? Something you said in another episode I saw you on, you were talking about, but it basically leads to trauma.
Yeah, that's
so
the thing.
That's real
Yeah,
shit. Like, sometimes people respond the way they respond because of situations they've been through and they haven't healed from that
it's
shit.
It's like a trigger.
Yeah, and motherfuckers be trying to get in relationships and they ain't even fucking healed.
Right, jumping from relationship to relationship.
Come to me healed, bro. Come to me healed, because when you come to me with that other shit, it's just like, that shit's not gonna work.
Well, I'm actually a healer, so come to me and get healed.
Oh shit, talk your shit. Talk your shit, George.
You know what I'm saying?
Talk your shit, George.
So I need you to be honest.
Typical.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
Just typical, but people aren't honest.
Okay.
Like, they start lying at the jump, and then it just travels on.
But what are they lying about though? Well, when I say what are they lying, what are like most common things that men lie about that you feel like?
If the dude has kids, they definitely lie about if they're still messing with the baby mom or not.
Okay.
If the dude just got out of a relationship or not, they lie about that.
Okay.
They lie about things that they have.
Like what? Like houses, house, car,
yeah,
shit
like you don't
that?
gotta stunt.
Okay,
like,
you don't got to.
You got it or you don't.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
They lie about a lot of stuff. I mean, women lie about a lot of stuff too, but like men take it to the extreme. So you need to be honest.
What are essentials? Things you can't do without, things that are not go. Okay, I have an essential. Don't think I'm shallow, y'all. Don't. I'm really not shallow. Really, like,
it's okay to
mind,
say you
heart.
are.
I'm not. But it's certain things I can't.
am. I tell my dude all the time.
Certain
like,
things
listen,
I can't.
I wouldn't be with you if you wasn't fine. Okay. Go
There's
ahead.
certain things I can't fold on. Like, okay, the reason I did earlier. Okay, I'm gonna explain myself. The reason I said 8.5 or better in your draws, because I had somebody that wasn't an 8.5 in their draws. I'm not gonna say what it was because, you know, we respect people, but it was way.
Was it micro?
It wasn't micro, but it was very much, very, very close to the micro community.
So what are some deal breakers?
He said, stop talking about dick.
Let's just get right into it. What are your deal breakers?
Ooh, smoking cigarettes. I can't fuck with you,
And
shawty.
color contact.
Holla at you. Nigga, cigarettes, color contacts, you out the door, ho.
Let it go. Let it go.
You got to go. Let it go. Let it go.
Having a kid on me,
Okay.
that's like,
On you. Okay, that's everybody deal breaker. I feel like as a female.
no,
Well,
because some females will die.
First and foremost, a deal breaker for me is lying. I cannot stand a liar. I can't do a liar. Once you lie to me, you are done. And I'm very open-minded. You know, like I feel like.
So you feel like you can be honest, like.
Yes, especially upon meeting somebody in the beginning of the relationship, just tell the truth.
Can they really be
tell
honest?
Tell the truth. Can they be honest? That's a question we need to ask.
But low key, I feel
I don't
like
think so.
not having a
Well,
micro
segue.
penis, that
Having a
right?
micro penis that has no weight on that bitch. Deal breaker. You know what? Matter of fact, I'm gonna take my food to go. Nice to meet you. Much success. Goodbye, because you're childish.
I feel like 100% honesty in the beginning is like low-key, that might sabotage you. Maybe there's certain things that you should not be all the way honest about in the beginning.
Okay.
Like what?
Like, say you just have a lot of like pet peeves, right? I feel like sometimes that could be overwhelming in the beginning when you're just getting to know someone and they just have so many things that they don't like, and you're like, okay, like you're not really like it's just, I don't know, something about that, it just feels overwhelming to me, where they're like, I have a problem with someone chewing too much. Or if you just are 100% honest about your past relationships, I feel like that's just too much. You don't need to be 100% honest about what happened in your past relationships when we're starting something. I feel like, not to me.
Well,
That's not a deal breaker for everybody, but for me, I mean, I can't speak of it because I've never been in that situation, but
okay, so side note, you're okay with talking to men that have children though? You okay with that?
It depends on how old the kid is.
Okay.
3 and under?
No.
No.
I had a girl tell me, I'm gonna just tell you what she told me. You tell me what you think. I had a home girl that was like, my friend want to talk to you. I'm like, all right, cool. I hear her out. We texting and stuff. I was like, shoot, what you got going on? How, you got kids or whatnot? She was like, yeah, I got a 5-year-old. I was like, all right, cool, And then her immediate next message was, she was like, I got a 1-year-old going on 5. I was like, what? But I felt like it was a joke. Like she was trying to make light of it. Like
yeah, she
but
definitely
it,
was.
but it was like, first of all, you got a 1-year-old. Let's put it out there. You got a 1-year-old. How serious are you? Would you take me if I told you I had a 1-year-old, for one?
Right.
But then for you to like joke about it and be like, I got a 1-year-old going on 5, it's like, all right, obviously you saying your kid is smart. You know what I'm saying? But like, like really, like how well am I supposed to take? I don't know how well am I supposed to take it, because I don't know how well you would take it if I told you the same thing.
Do you have low emotional intelligence? That's a deal breaker for me. Like if you can't fully communicate or express how you feel about things, or if you assume like things are happening that aren't happening, like you're not, you know what I'm saying? Like people who just like go all the way to 100 with their emotions.
I used to be good at that. I used to be good at that.
Like how? What you mean? Like that used to be you?
Hell yes. That used to be me, like sitting up thinking about some shit. Wait till you wake up. I done had no hours of sleep, and I'm just like, so I think that you're.
Are you one of those people who go to sleep, have a dream that they cheat, and then wake up and be like, you cheated on me in my dream?
No.
Okay.
Because
people do that. That's crazy.
That actually happened to me. I didn't do that to anyone else.
Okay.
Like, I guess I was asleep and I messed around. I guess somebody said somebody's
That's
name or something. Or I might have said, I think I said Bay. And he was just like, woke me up. Who the fuck is that? Nigga, I was asleep. And if they're in my dream.
Wait, you were saying somebody's name in your sleep?
I said Bay in my sleep.
Oh, so you could have been talking about him.
I don't know. I'm asleep.
But I'm saying,
I probably wasn't. I probably was talking about Idris Elba or somebody like that, because it's a dream. The fuck? Why are you getting into it with me? Because I said some shit while I was unconscious, damn near.
What's some more deal breakers?
Deal breakers?
Mm-hmm.
That hygiene shit too, bro. If your breath fucking stink,
yeah,
hygiene. Oh my god, yeah, it's them cigarettes.
Cigarettes?
But I ain't, never mind, let me stop. But yeah.
No, don't stop. Talk your shit.
Cigarettes ain't yeah, I guess it could be whack.
It ain't a deal breaker for you?
That shit stink. That shit really
Have you dated a girl who smoked cigarettes?
Nah.
Exactly.
No.
You date one, you gonna see what the deal.
But I know my god sister, she used to smoke cigarettes, and I never knew she smoked cigarettes. Like she never smelled like a fucking cigarette.
Well, were you in her face like that? See, you didn't have to kiss her.
Right.
That's the thing. You ain't got to be up in her shit. She ain't got to come home to you after she smoked a cigarette in the car, come home from work, and you in her face like, baby, and that shit smelling like nicotine. You ain't had to deal with that.
That shit stink.
You know what I'm saying? That was just your god sister. So you was just like, hey, what's up, sis? Boom.
Right.
If it was your bae, it'd be a different story.
Yeah. Okay, so I don't feel like you have to be 100% transparent, because I feel like you gotta trust somebody to be transparent. True. But don't lie. It's a difference. You get what I'm saying? Like,
but that's lying by omission.
You get what I'm saying? Like you can tell the truth without exposing who you are at your core, because of course we gotta protect ourselves in the beginning of a relationship. Right. But if it's something Like, if it happens to come up and a question is asked, and I ask you a question and you lie about it, that's weird.
Or yeah, no, that is weird.
That's
though.
weird.
Like you just blatantly just lie. Like you did something and then you say like, no, I didn't do it. That,
you know, that's not. You know, I want to fight after that. But
okay.
Yeah. I feel like she was joking, obviously, but it's kind of rare to meet somebody older that doesn't have kids. So maybe she was expecting you to be like, oh yeah, I had kids too.
Right, yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's very
for someone who don't have kids, that's a turn off. For somebody who has kids, I feel like you can relate to it more.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. So she probably didn't know that she didn't
have kids. Yeah.
So, you know, because it's very rare. But
for sure.
4 and under, like, I'm not talking to you or taking you serious. Because 9 times out of 10, you still talk to your baby mom. Especially if that kid is 1.
Yeah. Okay, definitely hygiene though. That's a deal breaker for me. And color contacts.
Oh, color contacts. God damn it. And they still doing that shit.
Gotta
you know
let
that?
that shit go, bro. That shit crazy.
And 90s they went crazy with that shit, but there's still a few people still doing it.
I'm sorry, the young lady likes my tone and she got green eyes, light green eyes. I don't know where that's at. I ain't never seen that before, but
you know, there's some people like that exist though.
I'm sure they do, but that motherfucker.
They ain't in
not
in Atlanta though.
She like a vampire.
Not in Atlanta at brunch.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers over there in Senegal somewhere.
If you have children and you do not take care of your children properly, that is if you don't communicate with your children, that's that's a big deal breaker with me.
That is
and that's
a
only
huge
because
deal breaker.
I recently, not recently, but a while ago, a couple of years ago, I had a nigga that I was talking to, and I thought it was cute. Oh, he a baby daddy, he got kids, he be fucking hoes, but he didn't take care of them.
Yeah,
and I was just
that's
like,
not cute.
You okay with that? You talked to him today? You haven't?
Yeah.
You okay with little yous running around not speaking to you for months and months on it? So that means you ain't gonna take care of me worth a damn. You don't give a fuck about me. If you create some shit and bring it,
like he was like,
let me tell you something, baby.
Purposely being negligent.
When it comes to things like that, I give nobody no little leeway unless you're a former fucking crackhead and the state has your children. I'm not finna give you no leeway on no shit like that because if nobody's keeping you from your kids, there should be no reason why you can't at least pick up the damn phone and be like, "Hey, daddy, love you, bye."
You know, just being nasty.
Like what?
Like if you go visit a chick, right? You go to her house, her bathroom nasty.
Oh, that's dead. That's dead.
Bruh.
What? That shit is dead.
You know something that turned me off? I go to your house, you ain't got no tissue. I'm turned off. Why you ain't got no tissue?
What did you wipe your pussy with?
What are you doing, man? And your nails 13 inches. How you wiping your ass?
Damn.
Your nails, please, if your nails are dirty, Jesus Christ. Men with like dirty nails, that gives me the ick. Because you like to stick your fingers in places and you be trying to give women BV
Don't
and
fuck up the pH.
Exactly.
I know that. I don't fuck with y'all, but I fuck up the pH.
Can't do that. Like, but if I like you enough and I see your nails are dirty, I'll just take your hand and do like Janet did Tupac and Poetic Justice, and I'll just clean your nails for you.
Okay. Okay. That's
But only if
love.
I like you enough. If I don't like you enough, I probably won't pick up the phone no more.
That's love. I'm gonna think you didn't care about me if you don't clean your fucking nails before the date. I'm gonna think I don't mean that much. Like if your nails ain't clean, but this ain't that deep. Let me find me somebody else for the end of the night. Because your nails is dirty.
I'm gonna feel like you don't care only if like we about to fuck and you didn't clean your nails. But if it's just like the middle of the day and you didn't clean your nails, I'm just be like,
you wash your hands. Wash your hands. When you wash them, you do this.
You should.
When you wash them, you scratch them.
So is that an essential for you washing your hands properly?
It fucking should be since COVID. But
do you think men of today meet the basic essentials of relationships?
As a whole,
Like a
no.
collective?
No.
Expounder on that.
As a collective, but I was getting ready to say like the type of men that we attract for the most part, yes. But I just feel like you are kind of what you attract. But I feel like as a whole, no. But I also feel like a lot of women don't either. So it's kind of like just, I feel like social media has led everybody astray as to what we should expect in relationships and what's important in a relationship.
Yes.
So no, and we're not gonna just put it all on the men because the women aren't either. But
I
feel
accountable.
like
You gotta be accountable.
and a lot of people lack that. But I feel like for halfway evolved people and halfway like people who have put in their work to get to know themselves, I feel like it's easier at that point to attract what it is that you want for both men and women.
I agree.
In my opinion, or like I said before, communication, loyalty, honesty, I feel like social media just threw all that shit out the window.
Mm-hmm.
So no, there is no, like, in some, I'm speaking in general.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying every single relationship, but I'm just saying, like, there's a small portion of people that meet those requirements of relationship essentials. Like, a lot of people in this generation, man, no, because nobody's looking for nothing serious right now. And on top of that, you get into an argument with your significant other. All you got to do is go on the internet and DM somebody. And that's your distraction right there. There is no working stuff out. It's always going to be sharing a meme that's sneak dissing your partner or making you get more attention from somebody else. Your significant others want to feel insecure sometimes about the pictures you post. Like, social media has ruined relationship essentials for people. There is none.
Yeah, I would say yes too, for the same exact reasons. I do think there's a lot of men that meet those standards, you know?
It's just about becoming the woman that
That's
can attract that type of man, and keep that man,
exactly,
and be able to reciprocate whatever that man brings.
People gotta stop asking for things that they not are.
Yeah,
like, you want somebody that's a great communicator and you don't know how to communicate,
or you want somebody with some money and you don't even have 2 pennies to rub together. So
okay,
like
make it make sense. Make it make sense. So yeah, you have to be the reciprocal or the compliment to what you ask for. Like, you want somebody that's generous, but you're stingy.
Right.
Like, you don't give. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
I look at it the same way. Like, obviously I'm single, and I can say, hey, I want this type of girl, I want a wife. But I know it's a lot of girls that'll let me wife them or have a child with me that might not be of the same aesthetic as what I'm looking for. But it's like, what am I into? So when I say do most people bring up like the comment? No, I would say no. But that just comes down to your mindset though. Like, what are you into? Like, what's around you? Is social media influence you that bad? Or can you really look through social media?
Since the city girl era occurred, do you think women have real boundaries?
I think the boundaries are fake. I think the boundaries are fake because it's not about what you say, it's about what you do. It's about what you accept. It's about how you are, who you're being. Like, all of those things, I'm taking that into account. So you might say like, oh, I only like this type of dude, blah, 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 blah. But, you know, you accept raggedy behavior. You accept, you know, disrespect. You disrespect yourself. You dishonor yourself. You devalue yourself. So, you know, all of that to me is like, you could be a walking boundary, or you could have your boundaries on you. And people already can feel that coming from you.
Definitely.
Me personally, social media doesn't influence me that bad. Like, but the first thing you do when you wake up is get on social media.
Yeah.
So even you saying, oh, it doesn't influence me, it does. That's why people consistently post relationship stuff.
So
you're consistently posting Dirk in India. You're consistently posting Queen Naja and her dude. Like, because it has an influence on you and what you got going on.
Yes, it's the city girl era.
Because I do feel like there are women with real boundaries. But the city girls, the quote-unquote, the city girl era, no. I feel like it's all based on superficial, surface level stuff that just do not matter for real. Like, how much money a nigga got, what he's spending on you, what he do for a living. Like, you know what I'm saying? Of course, for every woman, that does matter.
Of course. Like,
it matters.
Of
course, we're not going to just deal with any type of nigga that ain't got nothing going on.
Why would I?
I don't have to. But at the same time, it's so much more to gauge and judge a man off of base other than just what the financial, the surface level BS. And I feel like that's what the city girl era is basically based off of. Like, how many followers a nigga got,
like
what
clout,
he do for a living, clout, the shiny stuff, the jewelry, the
materialistic stuff, which is important, but it's not everything.
It's not.
Like, when you got it, it's only really like 20%. But when you don't got it, it's like 80%. That's all you focus on.
Yeah.
You know?
What's your thoughts on girls that be like, my Instagram is different from who I am as a person?
It depends on that girl. So, like, if the girl is a influencer or whatever, and she's getting paid to do something, like, you should be yourself on the internet. And
that's tough though.
Internet.
It's easy to say that. It's easier to say that.
Absolutely.
Instagram, she can be half naked, half naked on Instagram. And then I can meet her. Her first thing on first date is don't judge me on my Instagram. Well, how am I supposed to take that? Like, but if I tell my homeboy, hey, this is who I'm talking to, and first thing look at Instagram, what they gonna do? They gonna judge me off of your Instagram, like. But you sitting here telling me, hey, I'm nothing like my Instagram. I'm a totally different person, and that could be true.
Might be.
But it's like,
but me personally, that's why I feel like it should just be consistent. Like, if you're portraying yourself on the internet a certain type of way, that like the internet down there runs this like whole world right now. Yeah. So
should you judge people off the Instagram though?
Should you?
Yeah.
I don't feel like you should judge anybody.
No.
But do you? Do I? Yes.
I feel like person to person is everything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And most people, like a lot of people, if you do a poll and you ask somebody, how'd you meet this person? They're going to say the internet.
Yeah.
So that's just like what it is.
People have to stop basing their standards off of what they see on social media or what they see other people having, because sometimes certain things are 10 years, 15 years in the making, and you're like thinking like, I need to have this tomorrow.
But that's something I've spoken on before on my page. Is like the spirit of comparison. Like when you spiritually, like that's really a spirit that will infiltrate who you are and try to convince you that you are not enough or that you need more, because the spirit of comparison will literally infiltrate your mind and make you feel like you don't have enough because you steady looking at what everybody else has.
And then you miss your stuff. You miss what you got.
Instead of just being content in your journey and knowing that you're putting your best foot forward and knowing that, okay, I can have the same thing. It might take me a little bit longer. It might take me 10 or 15 years to get what the next person has, but that's none of my business because I'm focused on me. What the next person doing don't have nothing to do with me.
I agree.
You don't want people to like assume you're a certain type of way based off of what you post on the internet. You're gonna have to work extra hard in real life for that to be different. You're gonna have to link up with somebody in person in order for you to really like figure out what's going on in the inside of somebody.
Yeah. But it's like, I can't really, but because of that makes me not really take you as seriously through like social media. I can't.
I mean, to a certain extent, you shouldn't take nobody that serious off social media until you meet them in person.
For sure. I think it's just a maturity level of me personally, how I'm looking at who I want to talk to or who
I mean,
if I'm younger, I might not be able to see certain things because I'm not thinking about it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But because I'm older, I'm thinking about it off top.
Yeah.
So now I'm like, all right, yeah, your Instagram cool, but what else you talking about? Versus, she fine as hell, let me goddamn see what she's talking about. You know, I'm thirsty after the Instagram type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that is definitely a maturity level.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, definitely. And I feel like the city girl era is definitely a lot of, she got this, she got that.
So I need to have that.
She need. Oh, look what she just got. She got a
it's
new
like
bag.
It's like a status. It's about status now, but it's like nobody has really earned the status that you speak of. Like, where is the status coming from? It doesn't come from your accomplishments, your credentials. It doesn't come from anything but just you going on Instagram being like, oh, she's like that. Meanwhile, that's her whole career.
Or
it don't make sense.
Or somebody else got it because they just happened to look up and fuck the right nigga.
Yeah.
Excuse my language, but it is what it is. Like,
it's true.
And then you looking at this girl, like, and that's another thing women should stop doing is comparing themselves to women on social media, because you could see a girl who could have all the bags and live the luxury lifestyle, but she's a whole escort. No offense to her. You know what I'm saying? No offense to what she might be doing. I'm not judging nobody. But at the end of the day, it's just like there are some women who would never even go that route or do something like that. And it's like you comparing your life or feeling like you're lacking because of what you see on social media.
If I do want to take it a little bit deeper, though, like a man who does not have a good relationship with his mother cannot be with you. It is essential that you have a good relationship with your mother if she is still alive. And even if she's passed, like how you speak about her is gonna help determine on how you treat me. Because like, I feel like a man's relationship with his mom is a precursor of how he treats other women.
Now.
And that might be how he goes about life. Like it could be like, I'm a motherless child, so now I'm looking to women to fill that void, or I'm gonna abuse women because my mama wasn't there for me. So I feel like it's still a precursor to how you treat women.
And because it's different from a male standpoint. Like, I'm not really looking you to have like everything together because obviously I'm a provider. I think it's just small things like just making sure that I'm straight. It's a lot of times in that situation where I'll be talking to you about my goals or what I got going on. And not even necessarily saying from monetary value, but just I think that it's just the making sure you have my back, making sure that you are on me about staying on what I need to be staying on to make sure that I get my goals accomplished.
And vice versa.
And vice versa, yeah.
Fuck that. Another deal breaker. That negative ass shit. You always a victim.
But that go back to trauma though.
That's your ass. That's you. You always a victim. You always a victim.
That's that trauma shit.
You always a victim.
Why you gotta be a victim all the time?
Bruh, that shit is a deal breaker.
See, I can honestly say I never dealt with somebody with that issue.
I have.
How was that for you?
It's annoying. It's annoying. It's like you just want to get some head and she just want to keep talking about how hard her fucking day was.
You know what though? I got to rebuttal you on that because
you always got a hard day.
You didn't like her. You know why I say that? You know why I say you didn't like her?
Why?
Because you did. You want to hear about her hard day.
Man,
because
why you always got a hard day? I wanted to hear about your hard day the first 10 times.
Nigga, life is hard.
Nigga, 11,
life is hard.
12.
My dick is hard and life is hard too.
Man. And to piggyback off that, you also need to have a healthy relationship with your father. Whatever, I mean, if you don't fuck with him, y'all don't fuck with each other, whatever the case may be, it needs to be healthy. It needs to be to a point where it doesn't affect you and bring out a lot of negative attributes about it. You know, because for having trauma with your dad tends to make it like very negative. Like you have a lot of bad qualities. Because of, the lack of father or the lack of relationship with your father. I need you to wrap that shit up tied with a bow. Handle that.
Yeah, because how a man will treat himself could be a direct reflection of how his dad treats him.
And I ain't got time to be building your ass up like that.
Yeah.
I ain't got time to be having you cuss me out randomly because you feel some type of way, call your dad and cuss him out.
Listen, life is hard. So if it was somebody that you was really fucking with, you want, as soon as they come in the house, man, what happened? Man, let me tell you about it. What happened at work? These motherfuckers, what? Lay down, open your legs. Let me take that load off you and out of you. But now, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you really like somebody, none of that shit wouldn't even phase you.
I feel you, bro, but it's a difference. It's a difference.
It's a difference when you don't like them.
Fucking negative, bro. You always
that
got some shit.
No, somebody venting to you about their day because they feel like they can talk to you. Bruh. It's not negative.
Bruh.
Now, negative is like what you were saying earlier. Every time you say something, they got a rebuttal for it. Bruh. They gotta combat it.
Man.
Now, somebody just coming home like, man, get what happened today. This happened today. If they got shit going on every day, that's just life.
Yeah, your life is life, and everybody's life is life.
Everybody's life is life.
Fucking life.
And some people just more vocal than others. Like, we all got shit going on.
Yeah.
But I ain't coming home just like, cause I'm a fucking man, I'm a leader, I'm a lion. So I'm not gonna come home to my girl like, man, you know what happened today, babe? Man, these motherfuckers, man. I ain't crying every day. I'm gonna find solutions.
Yeah.
But tell me about your day. What them fuck nigga do at work? What she said at work, or what happened today? Let's get through that, and then I'm gonna eat you out until you come like 10 times. And then we're gonna go to sleep, and we're gonna wake up, and we're gonna go to Atlanta Brunch Club and get the pancakes. And then
I feel like that's an essential as well, a motivator.
I'm motivated.
I don't want to be the person in a relationship motivating you all the time.
Right. We need to motivate each other.
We need to motivate each other. Like, I honestly understand that everybody goes through seasons and stuff like that. Like, you might be up this season and I might be down and blah, 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 blah. Like, you know what I mean? But we had to have a mutual understanding that we're going to be a motivator for each other.
Mm-hmm.
Because
you feel like you got that now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, there's a good balance.
Okay.
Like, you had to be a motivator. Like, if I'm the one who have to wake up all the time and motivate myself, and you're not adding to the
adding to it, yeah. It's unattractive though.
Right.
Get that off your chest.
Be open to therapy. That is essential. Like, please be open to therapy because, like, if you're one of those people who are like, nah, I don't fuck with that shit. I don't need nobody telling me that I'm crazy, blah, blah, blah. Like, yeah, that's a deal breaker for me.
Ooh, be open sexually.
Yes.
Yes, because if we go together long term, there's only so much shit we gonna come up and create. And so you gotta be open. Bring in toys, bring in other people.
Like don't
Things
be
like that.
don't be insecure if a toy is brought into the situation.
That's your friend. Guys, all toys are your friend.
They are your
Especially the ones that vibrate. They help you get your job done. Cut down on time.
I'm not gonna say it's tough. I think it is though. It just depends on what y'all are going through individually though. Because if I'm in the mindset of I'm still trying to figure out myself, not necessarily figure out myself, but I'm going through my ups and downs myself, trying to find some energy within that to be able to still motivate you though will be tough.
I mean, I guess that's why there has to be a good balance in it. Like, it has to be a good balance because I don't want that.
You don't want that, yeah.
At all. Like, if I have to be the one, like, all the time,
Yeah.
I'm waking up all the time, motivating myself and you, and I have nothing to look at my partner and be like, dang, like, I really want to be like that, or I really want to, like, look at my partner for motivation and just, like...
I get you. Especially from a female perspective. Yeah, I get it.
But now I'm telling you, shit be hit when you love someone or like somebody for real, you don't care. You don't mind none of that. They just vent to you because they feel like they can.
So what's the difference between being negative and venting all the time? You always venting.
Hey, safe space.
Safe space. But this is what I'm telling you. Venting is not being negative. They feel like you don't. And a lot of times they don't have nobody to talk to. So you might be the only person they can talk to about this shit. A lot of people don't have people to talk to, bro. And they feel.
But you always got an excuse for a solution, though.
You gotta have a good day someday.
You do.
That's what I'm saying.
Not every day though. Not every day.
That's what I'm saying.
That's my nigga saying.
That's what I'm saying.
At least one day gotta be good.
Bro, this motherfucker always negative, bro. And
You saying every day a bad day?
Nigga.
Every single day.
And then when you come up with solutions, yeah, but you just don't understand.
Now that's different now. If you giving them solutions and they still like, yeah, but this, but that. Now that's different.
At some point, motherfucker, just give up.
That's the negative
Just
Nancy.
give up.
Yeah, just give up.
Just give up.
Let it go.
So what's wrong with you that you sticking around here?
I ain't.
He ain't.
That's why this is a past situation.
He
That's
say-
why this is some old shit.
That's why she's no longer in his life.
Right.
Why do you think it's important for you to have relationship essentials? Like personally, or just personally? We'll just start there.
Personally, I feel like it's a form of boundaries. It helps you, it guides you, and it keeps you in line for what you expect in a relationship. It stops you from wasting time. It kind of just, cuts out a lot of BS, because if you have your essentials and you can name them back to back, you're not gonna really have too many issues, because if that person I got my 5 essentials that are non-negotiable, and if you can't reach that, you got to go, period. Like, it ain't nothing to it. So I feel like that's why it's important. It's just straight to the point. It cuts out any gray area.
I agree. It's very clear. I think it's really important because I look at relationships as a tool for like growth, development, and evolution. So I think if the basics are covered and the basic relationship essentials are covered, then we can get to the good stuff. Like we can get to becoming better people. We can get to growing together. We can get to building wealth together. All of those good things.
I agree.
The guy to provider. If you in a relationship, you definitely trying to make sure that y'all are straight as a unit, and so therefore you're going to. I feel like the guy should be initiating that. Like obviously, like I said, I want a girl to be able to have my back, but I feel like initially it's the guy that's supposed to be setting that tone initially, and then as things progress, then the woman should come along and be like, hey, yeah.
I mean, and it doesn't always have to be the guy either.
No.
Like, I wouldn't mind, like...
You just don't want to feel alone in it. I get you. I get
Yeah, like, I wouldn't mind taking the initiative and doing stuff, but it always has to be me, like, we're not for each other. Like, we have to be on the same page, and there has to be a balance. That's an essential in relationships. Like, there has to be a balance.
Yeah.
A work balance, a relationship balance and stuff. Like, that's what I'm still working on. So I can't really like be like, oh, this, and this, because I have a problem with balance. Like, it's always worked with me, but I feel like that's like a big key in a relationship. Like, you have to have balance. Like, nobody wants to hear their partner eating and sleeping, work all day.
In conclusion, stop wearing these color contacts. Start taking baths. Clean up your bathroom.
Get some tissue.
Get some tissue.
Keep some tissue.
Get some tissue. You got all these condoms and ain't got no tissue.
How you got more condoms than tissue?
You know what I'm saying?
How you got more? Oh God.
Remember
priorities.
But yeah,
mind your business.
Mind your business. You know.
I would say, in conclusion, with relationship essentials, everybody's relationship essentials will probably differ. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like every woman, I'm not gonna even just say every woman, because men are included in this too. I feel as though everybody should have their list of relationship essentials, period. Get your relationship essentials together. Don't fold on them. Don't bend on them. Stand firm on them. And I feel like that will kind of cultivate the type of relationship that you really want, and it will attract in what you want and what you deserve.
And don't be a negative Nancy, man. If you're dealing with somebody who's genuinely interested in what you got to say,
that's right,
and they provide solutions, take it in heed. Take the shit in heed.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with that, and I call it a love list. I think that you should definitely be clear about what you want. However, you should really be focused on being the reciprocal or the complement of that, because at the end of the day, you attract who you are, not what you think that you deserve. You know, so really put the work in, do the inner work, become a better person, a better communicator. You know, do what you gotta do, because that, in essence, is gonna be what comes to you. So yeah.
Love it.
All right.
Great.
Live from Unspoken, and the next artist I'm bringing you is an African king, representing the south side of ATL with a whole bunch of swag. You dig? Introducing Roakin.
Ain't heard of me, it was bound to happen. Killer with the music and the fashion. Might just kill her with the D-Do. She gon' see if she can deep throat it. I know that you just got out of something. You ain't trying to fall in love again, but I'm pulling up. What's the gate code? I ain't wait for her to buzz me in. Get straight to it, they got time to talk. You already know that time call. Fuck around, might just hit it raw. Might just be my future baby mama, y'all. Gotta sing it like, oh Lord. Swag dripping, niggas so saucy. I deliver like the post office. Got these pussy niggas so salty. Like, trust me, trust me. I'm solid, I'm solid. Know exactly what you need. These niggas ain't got it. You will draw it, I deposit. I will never break a promise. Like, hey, trust me, trust me.
Trust me, baby, trust me. Trust me, baby, trust me.
It's the few.
Trust me, baby, trust me.
It's the few.
I don't mind.
I don't mind.
Trust me, baby, trust me. Trust me, baby, trust me. Trust me, baby, trust me. I don't mind.
Wrap it up. Is this thing on? Nah, man, I just fuck with y'all, man. I appreciate the opportunity, man. Unspoken, we lit. The shit, I seen this shit start from ground zero, and now we on cloud 9, so I love it. I appreciate it. I'm excited to be here. It's a beautiful thing. Check me out, Roakin, The Few. You know.
Shout out to my boy Jeter. That's what we drinking on, Jeter-Ritas. Make sure y'all get y'all some Jeter-Ritas, man. Hit my boy up. For real.